The human body is a temple, but sometimes we do things to it that are just not done in the temple. Today, let's bust 10 health myths that science has already debunked, but we still believe. No. 1. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You may have heard this proverb, but studies show that eating an apple a day does not prevent illness or decrease the frequency of visits to the doctor. However, there is some truth to this saying. Eating an apple a day provides essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, fiber, and potassium. And because they're high in fiber, apples can help lower cholesterol levels, reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, and may even help control blood sugar levels. But will it keep the doctor away? Maybe not. No. 2. Cracking your knuckles gives you arthritis. This myth has been around for a long time, but it's just not true. The popping sound you hear when you crack your knuckles is caused by a sudden change in pressure in the synovial fluid of your joints. In fact, studies have found no link between knuckle cracking and arthritis. However, some studies suggest that people who crack their knuckles may have a higher risk of developing joint problems down the road. So it's probably best to avoid it. No. 3. Shaving makes hair grow faster and thicker. Another common myth is that shaving removes the blunt ends of your hair, allowing the remaining hair to appear thicker and grow faster. The truth is, shaving does not affect the rate of hair growth or thickness. It may seem that way because freshly shaved hair has a more tapered end, making it appear thicker than the previously shaved hair that has grown out and become more frayed. Number 4. You only use 10% of your brain. This myth has been around for a long time, but it's definitely not true. We know that we use all of our brain, although some parts are used more than others. Using 10% of your brain would mean that most of your brain cells would become useless, which is not the case. Studies have shown that even small parts of the brain are used for various functions, and removing them results in severe consequences. No. 5. Sugar causes hyperactivity in children. This myth has been around for a long time, but it's just not true. Many parents swear that sugar makes their kids hyperactive, but studies have shown that there is no link between sugar consumption and hyperactivity in children. One study even went as far as giving kids a sugar-free drink and then a sugary drink and monitoring their behavior. There is no difference. No. 6. Crying could make you feel better. While this sounds like a myth, it's actually true. Crying can release stress hormones from your body, which may explain why people often feel better after a good cry. However, it is important to note that crying should not be seen as a replacement for therapy or other forms of mental health treatment. Number 7. A broken heart can cause death. While it's not uncommon for people to say that someone died of a broken heart, it's important to remember that this is just a figure of speech. There is no scientific evidence to support the claim that a broken heart can cause death. However, there are some medical conditions that can cause symptoms similar to those of a broken heart, such as myocarditis and stress-induced cardiomyopathy. No. 8. Laughter is the best medicine. While laughter can certainly be a great stress reliever, it's important to remember that it's not a substitute for actual medical treatment. That being said, there are some health benefits to laughter. For example, it can boost your immune system, reduce stress, and even help you live longer. So while laughter may not be the best medicine, it's definitely a good addition to your health regimen. Number 9. Eating carbs at night will make you fat. It's important to note that weight gain is not caused by eating carbs at night specifically, but rather by consuming too many calories overall. If you eat more calories than you burn, you will gain weight. Whether those calories come from carbs, fat, or protein doesn't matter. Number 10. Spicy food is bad for you. This is a myth that has been around for a long time, but there is no evidence to support it. In fact, some research suggests that spicy food may have some health benefits. For example, capsaicin, the active ingredient in chili peppers, has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. So while spicy food may not be for everyone, it's not necessarily bad for you. So there you have it, 10 health myths busted by science. Do you know any other health myths that need to be busted? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more health tips.